Hey everybody, and welcome back to Miss D's Pantry, and today we're gonna do another chef reacts video. In case you guys don't know about me, here on this channel we do a lot of cooking tutorials and as of late reaction videos. I am a professional chef and I have been for some time. Today I am going to react to a video, a clip of a video made by 5 Minute Crafts. I believe it was called something, what was it called? Some recipes or something you would share with your friends, something like that. I follow them on Instagram, so that's where I saw it. So I will put a clip in here so you guys can see what I am looking at as well. And let's get started. Okay, so they're putting potatoes in what looks like parchment paper. At first I thought it was wrapping paper. Rolling it out. Okay. Okay, so they baked it. Oh. The only thing I have to... What is that? I forgot these. Is that cheese and Doritos? Ho, ho, ho. Wait. Okay, listen. So I forgot these are like quick clips. The first video, the only thing, or the first part I'll say is it looked like it was some kind of cream smear on the plate, and if you're gonna do that, I would have served it outside of the bag, because you really shouldn't put anything on a plate that's not edible. Next one, with the whole chicken, I believe it's chicken. It had a whole block of cheese in it. There was some potatoes around and what looks to be Doritos crushed on top after they put some butter on it. So a couple of things are wrong with this. Anytime you're making a bird, a turkey, a chicken that's whole, you want to halfway cook it before you stuff it with anything. Same thing if you're going to put stuffing or dressing inside, oysters, I don't know, whatever. You want to do that when it's halfway done, because what'll happen is whatever you're cooking could cross-contaminate and you could get somebody really sick. Like a lot of people used to put dressing or stuffing, well that's what we call it in my family, stuffing inside of the turkey. And what would happen is people would get sick, but that's the best kind of stuffing to have because it's in the turkey. So people would usually get sick, and that's because they would stuff it as it was raw. What you want to do is halfway cook it. When the turkey's halfway done, then you put the stuff in it. Same thing with the chicken. When it's halfway done, then you put the stuff in it and take it out. Like if it takes 2 hours to cook, just for example, after an hour, go ahead and stuff it, because then the inside cavity will cook. If you stuffed the bird, the inside cavity has no time to cook, so it's raw inside, understand? And so whatever is around it now has raw chicken or turkey juice on it, and you really get somebody sick. So otherwise, this chicken, I don't even think this is an accurate depiction of this, because the cheese would have burnt if you cook this chicken for like 3 hours. It would have burnt. There's no water, it's not in a roasting pan or anything like that, so that would have burnt. Also, Doritos is probably not a good crust. Now, if you want to take those Doritos and grind them up in a food processor and then add some panko and some herbs and other things to it, then you could crust your chicken. But otherwise, the Doritos are going to burn. And if you ask me, they look pretty burnt in this picture. Okay. All right. So this next one looked to be some kind of a corn dog. So the only critique I would have for that is the fact that the cheese was on the outside, because normally when you're frying something with cheese, the cheese tends to bubble and pop out and then be all outside of it. Kind of like if you were cooking a mozzarella stick, for instance. If you leave it in just a tad too long, it bursts. With that, there is some kind of meat. It said it was mincemeat, so it might be that type of meat that's in the can to where you don't need to cook it. And if that's the case, then fine. I just probably would have reversed it and put the cheese on the inside. So, butter. Okay, some cookies and some butter. Looks like they're gonna make a cheesecake type. Yeah, cream cheese and sugar, definitely a cheesecake. Microwave on 4 minutes. Okay, all right. Okay, so with this one, it looks to be a microwave cheesecake. So the cookie part is pretty accurate. If you were going to bake it, you put a little butter in whatever kind of cookie you're going to use and crumble it up and bake it. And then, of course, you would have your cookie crust. Now, they didn't bake it, so that means that it's pretty wet going in. But since this is microwavable, that crust is going to be, it's going to be wet and very soft. It's not going to be crunchy or anything like you would expect the cookie crust to be. The next part, normally when you're making a cheesecake, you have some eggs, some vanilla extract, stuff like that in there. This just has cream cheese, and it said icing sugar. I don't know if that's regular sugar or powdered sugar. It looked like regular sugar. I've never heard anybody say icing sugar. And then they put it in the microwave on 4 minutes. I have not tried this, which maybe I should make a video of me trying to do this, but I definitely don't think this is gonna work, because most microwaves, depending on the wattage, it's going to be very the cheese is gonna pop and bubble all over the place. I doubt that that'll get firm in any way, but you know, maybe I should try it before I say otherwise. Let's see here. Okay, some rice. Why are they using frozen beef? Frozen cube beef. Oh. All right, so in this last one, it's I'm really confused about why the meat is frozen. I don't understand why it couldn't have been fresh meat. I would imagine that it wouldn't be cooked all the way if the meat is still frozen. But that's an interesting dish. Again, I probably would not have put the cheese inside the rice. Maybe that would have been something that I put inside the meat or beside the meat, but not exactly like that. Normally these kind of things can burn, but theirs didn't. So again, that'd probably be something I would have to try to say if that'll work or not. So that's pretty much it. I have to put the whole Instagram clip down below because it's a really long video, so I just took a portion out of it so I could react to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up and share this video. And don't forget to check the description box below for my links. And I will see you guys in the next video.